Alright, so we got 727, first night at the Forum. So let's just get right into it. What can I say about this? Chalk Dust Torture clocked in under 10 minutes, right? Yep, clocked in under 10 minutes. I gotta say, I kind of prefer the short and balls to the wall fast Chalk Dust than have more of the 20-minute, big extended jam Chalk Dust. I tend to get lost at some point around the 16, 17-minute mark, but that's just how it goes for me. It's not like that for everybody, but yeah, I I'd rather prefer Chalk Dust short and simple. So definitely as an opener, great opener. Can't complain about that one. If it's going to be short and simple, everything's right. I mean, this is definitely a newer one. It's a Tab one. It's a Tab song. I'm pretty sure I got this one when they came on Cinco de Mayo last year at Old National and Indy, and I liked it then. That was pretty cool, even for Tab with the whole instruments. The shit I remember. I remember who's all in it. Like the two women and the guy. I know the black guy plays like sax, and the women like the trombones and stuff, that sort of stuff, the classical instruments. Even for like throwing that mix into it for a song, I definitely liked it then. Pretty sure they did it with Tab Trio this summer or last spring, I guess. Yeah, it would have been last spring. I'm pretty sure it's also on the Grand Rapids show, which is a real one of my favorite fucking all time shows of anybody ever. Yeah, they really hit it fucking out of the park with this one. Give it an honorable mention right off the bat. Um, it's unfortunate that they really fucking knocked it out of the park and then they just drop it right into fucking decide to come out with Rift. And I know my first show, the Red Rocks 94, I'm pretty sure I had Rift. I mean, I don't really know. I don't really know if it's considered like one of those hoedown songs, country yeehaw fucking type of shit. I've always felt like it is. At least with Fishman's part, I always feel like he makes it a fucking country hoedown song. So I don't really know what to think of it. It's one of those where like if I got it at a show, I would just be like, I don't know what to do. I don't know if I'm really digging this or if I don't like this. I don't know. I couldn't figure it out with this one. I mean, usually it's just I don't know what to think of it. I guess I don't hate it, but I don't like it. I mean, it's something. At least it's fucking short and they get it over quick. But it's just a shame because they go from killing everything. They come out with that chalk dust opener, kill it with everything's right, kind of shit the bed with the riff because then they go into the Wolfman, which is the first set song MVP of my choice. Page overall tonight, I feel like was his best night. He definitely came out a lot on every jam and was catching my ear a lot. And the Wolfman part when they're beginning into the jam, he really fucking stood out for me on this one. So good job for Page tonight. I don't. It's not that I hate Page. I just think out of all the three of them, if one of them dies or quits, or if we have to lose somebody, I would be perfectly fine with seeing you, Page. I mean, put fucking the Wizard in, put fucking Adam McDougal from Cats, put him in. I'd like to see fucking Trey and Adam. Just those two alone could fucking. I'd fucking go see that. I don't give a shit who's on drums. Even if there isn't any drums, just him and fucking Adam. I'd go see that. But so I'm not really, don't really listen to Page a whole lot. Kind of thinks he overplays his part sometimes. That's just me. I mean, not that he's terrible. I just think like sometimes I just kind of just wish he like would just stop trying to like compete with Trey at times on some of the jams and just you know I know he's trying to have his share of the cake too in the middle, in the part of the jams, but it's just like just let fucking Trey play, man. Stop trying to show off with your 20 fucking rigs you got set up, Page. But I mean, that's just me. Page is still cool in my book. Just out of all the four, he's just my least favorite guy out of all the four. But no, but like I said, man, he really came out tonight and really blew me away tonight. I was really impressed with him tonight. And Wolfman fucking definitely MVP great fucking jam tonight. Definitely Page really came out with this one. And we get a How Many People Are You? I know this is a Gordo song. I've never heard it. First impressions, I would say, if it weren't for the fucking solo, the solo saved it for me. I thought the solo wasn't too bad. But other than that, I don't really like it. But because it's, my first time and the solo saved it, I'm willing to not, drop it in the I hate this or don't care for it category just yet. I'll at least give it a second shot. Maybe there's a 2016 nasty version or a 2015 fucking crazy version out there that'll change my mind. But who knows until we get there. Water in the Sky. I really hate this one too. I don't care for this one. This one just doesn't do anything for me. But then that one in 20 years later. This one in the last years, I've been getting into little by little, as often as little as I hear it get played. But yeah, it's definitely grown on me in the last year. This one just didn't really. It got dark like usual, but it kind of just towards the last like 3 minutes just kind of just to me didn't feel like it was going anywhere. It kind of just Trey just wasn't really. I didn't feel like he was going all out, not in terms of like effort, just in terms of like how he was playing. I kind of would have like preferred him to just go a little bit all out with this one, but so I mean I like 20 years, just not this version just wasn't the best one I've heard. Out of all handful I've heard, this one really probably was my least favorite. I wouldn't probably even go as far as to say. But then it goes into Sand, great fucking Sand. I think Sand, definitely one of those you just can't shit the bed with. No matter how they fucking do it, they always do great every time. It's always a stellar fucking version. So that rounds out first set. Second set, Blaze On. I know I said Blaze On's not really my big thing. It's more so, I hate the fucking song. The song sucks. But the jam always kills it. That's the thing. I hate the song itself, but they always pull through on the jam. So if I can just get through the fucking first 4 or 5 minutes, then I'm happy. But so yeah, and they tend to like do second set openers with this one. So I kind of just, when I hear it come on, I'm just kind of just like, all right. I was hoping for a big fucking bust out here, something fucking I really wanted, but I just got to drag this out for 5 minutes and then I'll be happy. So, yeah, they fucking kill it on Blaze On, even though as much as I hate the song, they always fucking kill it, which always blows me away. It's that one song I hate, but they actually like do fucking great on it for the jam. It goes into Down with Disease, great Disease. Another one they can't shit the bed with either. As many diseases I've heard in my life, this one wasn't. This one will probably grow on me. The more I listen to this show, it'll grow on me. I just wasn't. I don't know. Maybe might not have been paying too much attention to it when I was at work. Might have been distracted with something. I don't know. But I mean, it was still good. It was still a great fucking jam. Just wasn't one out of all the other versions I heard, wasn't one that like really stood out to me particularly. Then it goes into Simple. Of course, Simple is my shit. Same thing. This one will probably grow on me. The one thing that stood out about this one was the fucking transition in a Ghost. Great fucking transition, I'll say about that. It'll get an honorable mention because of that, and then Page also did have a little bit of a part in here that I was real impressed with him coming out with on. So we go into Ghost, and I'm having trouble. Honestly, having second thoughts doing this. I was gonna give Ghost MVP, but I'm having second thoughts of giving it to Mike's. But I might as well just flip a coin on this one. But I don't want to give 2 MVPs for the second set, so I'm just gonna. I guess I said Ghost originally, my first playthrough. I'm gonna stick with it, but. Yeah, I mean, Mike's is right fucking there behind it as far as MVP, but definitely Ghost MVP for second set. Page again came out, did really great. Trey did fucking great. Um, see, it's been so much gap between the last Ghost I heard, in terms of like when I did the last review with a Ghost and when was the last time I heard it. I'm trying to think if the last Ghost I heard was better or worse than this one. I don't know. See, like that's the thing. I'm gonna have to go through at the end and like add up all my honorable mentions and MVPs and just make a playlist and just go through and see which ones are how good this one I really thought was great compared to this one I thought was great too. But I'd have to do that. Otherwise, it was great. I wish I could just go back and talk about compared to the other Ghosts if it was good or not. Because I definitely Ghost is my favorite big jam they do. So I gotta really invest into that one and figuring that one out. I was gonna bounce around the room. I'll take bouncing. I love bouncing. Bouncing was the song that helped me that made me got it. But I mean, again, as usual, it's just like horn. They just play it. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, they did play horn too. I forgot in the first set in between. How many people in water? I missed that one, but yeah, same thing. I mean, they're both the same thing. I've said this before. They're just songs they play. To slow it down. But I mean, horn. I like horn. I think horn's better because horn's more. Trey comes out a little bit more on horn than he does bouncing. Bouncing's more of a. Everybody's just kind of just repeating themselves, but it's a fun. I mean, it's bouncing around the room. It's fun. It's a lot more fun than horn. Horn's a little bit more serious, but that's okay. So bouncing then goes into mics. Fucking love mics. God damn, if I wasn't a simple guy, I definitely would probably be more of a Mike's guy. I'm definitely a Mike's guy too, but I mean, between the two, I'm more simple. I definitely lean more towards simple. But fucking Mike's always fucking just shreds. I hope I definitely, I was hoping I was going to get it Dix, but didn't. But honorable mention for Mike's. Page as well. Came out on that one, really caught my ear on that one too. And it goes into Slave, the Traffic Like. I like Slave, but I was just really, I knew it was like the end of the second set, and I was like, they're going to go into something else, like a Slave or Possum is how they're going to end it, or it's going to be something, probably not Hydrogen this late, I don't know, I don't think I feel like they don't really play Hydrogen this late, they'll probably play something. And then Week of Hog, or do like they did here, do Slave or Possum, end a song, end the set, then do Encore, then Week of Hog. I feel like you don't get Hydrogen this late, but I don't know, that's just a theory I'm pulling out of my ass right now. I don't know how true that is. But I was really bummed. I kind of just wanted them to do Hydrogen or Week of Hog, or just do something, and then Week of Hog, and end it. I just really wasn't in the mood for a Slave today. I don't know why. I like Slave. I just wasn't really feeling it after a Mike's as fucking ballsy and crazy as Mike can get, and then they drop it back into Slave, and Slave's a little bit slower to start out before it builds up. I kind of realized today, this is something I did, but it's something I really haven't really sat there and thought about. You get more Possum, Antelope, Slave, or kind of your, end of the set, songs. That's kind of like their staple. Obviously we at Possum, I mean, we just had a show for 2018 summer that was like a second set. I don't even remember. I have so many shows I don't remember. Once I fucking do a review, I go to the next show and I don't really remember. I mean, hell, it could have just been one of the Bill Graham shows, honestly. I think it was like night one or something like that. I don't fucking know. Whatever. I mean, I know we just had a show where it was like played second in the first set. And, Traffic, same thing. Those four don't always get played at the end, but it's kind of just like that's their thing. And I was thinking about it, I was like, I kind of noticed that a while ago. And just sitting there thinking, I was like, I really didn't want to hear Slave today. I really just wasn't feeling it with this show. Kind of would have just preferred, really, they just do something else besides those four to close it. Character Zero's another one, number 5 there. I would like those 5. I just wish they would just stop kind of using those as go-tos. I wish they would just do something different. I don't know, I don't say different, but like something, just pick other songs. You guys have like how many fucking songs to close a set with? I mean, I don't know why they have to go to those 5 all the time. I don't know if it's just because, you know, at some point they have to have a slow song, you're bouncing horn, they gotta slow it down at some point. But I don't know, I mean, it's whatever. I'm not in a fucking band. I don't know anything about set lists or music or, I don't know, being fucking how old they are playing balls out the second set and then having to slow down because they need a fucking break. I don't know, that could just be it. I don't know. Like I said, fuck me, I don't know. I'm not a musician. I don't know any of the technicalities of that kind of shit, so... yeah, wasn't feeling Slave, but definitely, Slave. It's always good. Always a great way to, end it going balls out. Slave at the end of the song. And then, so that ends it. Then we get Encore, Sleeping Monkey. I don't know what the point of Sleeping Monkey is. I mean, other than, like, it's audience participation. Otherwise, I really don't care for it. It's not really anything I particularly am going to take part in. To me, it's just really, at this point, it's probably just a Phish gag, I guess would be how I describe it. And as much as I bitched about Phish gags in other videos, video reviews, hey, I'm not a big fan of Phish gags, so Sleeping Monkey, whatever. Water in the Sky and Sleeping Monkey can just disappear forever for all I care. And then finally it segues into Wake Up All Grooves. So finally we get the groove. Wish we would have gotten it sooner, but at least we got it. I'd rather have that close out the fucking encore than just have Sleepy Monkey by itself. God forbid that ever happens. Probably has. Feel sorry for those people, but so that's first night at the Forum. Gonna do 7:28 tomorrow, hopefully, if I get around to it. If I remember to put, I almost forgot to put the Forum last night before I went to bed on my phone, so hopefully I remember this night, and we'll see you tomorrow then.